Hello, and welcome to another thrilling, no, exciting, no, boring, possibly, music go round, and today we're doing Beatles, and it's another soundtrack, even though it's the 10th studio album, it's another soundtrack, for it is Yellow Submarine. Oh yeah, Yellow Submarine. It got turned into a cartoon. Beatles didn't do the voices for it. It's a shame, isn't it, really? But you know, it's a soundtrack. We all live. You get the gist of it. You've seen the cartoon. But the interesting thing about this one is it is divided into two halves, because it was an album, it had two sides. Of course, obviously, Darren. Of course, yeah, but what if it's a CD? But it's a game of two halves, and it opens with Yellow Submarine. We know that one. We've heard it before. It was on that other album that they did, wasn't it? It was on that other album back in the day. I like it. Ringo. What more? It's Ringo, isn't it? Only a Northern Song. I really like that track. I've always liked it. Again, it's a Harrison one, and I like it. All Together Now, again from the movie. All Together Now. Yeah, it's a good rallying cry. You know, it's something that the kids. I'm sure we were forced to sing. We were forced to sing Yellow Submarine. I know that. I'm sure we were forced to sing that one as well. Hey Bulldog. It's All Too Much. Yeah, I like that one as well. And of course, you've got All You Need Is Love Again. I'm sure that was on another record. But I mean, even though that's good, those are the songs that are in the film. But you flip it over, and what's interesting about this one is you get George Martin gets a chance to shine on this record, because the B side, or side 2, is the orchestral film score, and he was responsible for that. He did he wrote the song, he wrote the arrangements, wrote the songs apart from Yellow Submarine in Pepperland, which was Lennon McCartney, with him arranging. But yeah, it's the orchestral score, I think, is often overlooked, and because it's so good in the film, again, a good score should be almost invisible. And hearing it out of context, hearing it, you know, on the B side of a record, you get a chance to appreciate the work that Martin does, and I think it's good that it's there. I think it's good that we get to hear these little snippets from the movie. And yeah, I mean, if you have a copy, go and listen to the side 2. Go and listen to it. Listen to how good the orchestral themes are. They're really good fun, aren't they? I like them. So yeah, it's an interesting record. Again, like all the Beatles soundtracks, it's divided up in an odd way. You know, it's a shame that there wasn't the songs weren't chronological, you know, as they appear in the film, like some soundtracks appear. You know, you could have had the orchestral bits, you know, and more cohesive if the orchestral bits linked the actual songs. You know, made it more soundtracky, if you know what I mean, rather than, you know, cut and pasted songs, as it were. It's just me being nitpicking. I'm just nitpicking, but I'm just saying, wouldn't it be interesting if that happened? I'm sure they probably have. They've probably done another version of it that, you know, I don't know. I'm just riffing. I'm rambling. I don't know what I'm talking about. Well, if you've been here long enough, you know I know nothing. You know I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's an interesting record. It scores a very healthy 5 Only Northern Songs out of 5. That's 5 Only Northern Songs out of 5, because it's Beatles. It's the Beatles, and they get way through. They go, off you go, boys. It's a good one, even though, you know, it's lesser, isn't it? It's a soundtrack. It's lesser, but it's still a 5 because it's the Beatles. It's the Beatles, and that's that. I'm nearly there. Notice how the reviews getting shorter and shorter. It's almost like I've been worn down by the Beatles again. It's almost like I just can't carry on, isn't it? But it doesn't matter. We talk for as long as we need to talk for. No more, no less. And on that, there's only one more thing left to say. I've been talking about Yellow Submarine, the soundtrack by the Beatles. Originally released way back in the 13th of January 1969, recorded 26th of May 1966 to 11th of February 1968, and 22nd, 23rd of October 1968. That's George Martin's bit. 39 minutes, 16 seconds, and of course produced by the amazing George Martin. And that's it. There's only one more thing left to say, and that is ta-da!